Hello. We are talking about the top 15 worst Christmas gifts you can buy, give someone. Now, I know this all has to do with people's different taste, but as I was looking up different gift ideas, I kept running across different things that just blew my mind. I had to share them with you guys. So, this is my opinion. You may think, oh, that's funny, that's awesome, that's great. Okay, if you do, then let this list benefit you in that way. But we'll just go ahead and get started. Number one, and I'm not putting these in any particular order here, a Monogram children's backpack. Now, I remember when I was a kid and the big trend was to have everything monogrammed. Oh, your sweaters, shirts, jackets, everything. Well, unfortunately, we live in a different world right now. And it may look nice, and you don't have to worry about the writing that you put on the inside of the bag wearing off if you don't have a permanent marker or whatnot. But you are giving someone that may kidnap your child already a big step. They know the child's name. And then it just gets worse from there. I'll leave it at that. Just please think about such things. The monogramming looks nice. Maybe put it inside the bag, but not on the outside where everyone knows what that child's name is. Number two, I cannot believe it, but I guess we're just living in this selfie type of world, and our pics need to be on everything. But two things, and they were specifically on sale for men. And I cannot imagine buying my sons or my husband these socks for anything. It is a picture. You can upload 2 different pictures of your husband's face, boyfriend's face, whoever, and literally they will take just the face and put it all over a colored sock. A green sock, a yellow sock, an orange sock that maybe comes 2 inches up above the ankle. I'll insert a picture and show it to you. I was like, whoa, I can't see any of the men in my life wanting that or wearing that. Next was doing the same thing, but putting it on a pillow. You can do it with just the face, or they'll add like a little body part to it. And anything, any type of clothes decorated on this pillow. Say he's a fireman, you can get a fireman outfit on it. But it's just his face with that. It's a pillow to cuddle with. I can see people wanting to do that with, say, their pets. Having a little pet pillow. But to give this as a gift to my husband with his face on it, I don't think he'd even want one with my face on it or our daughter's face on it. Oh, by the way, the man, his face on socks cost $12.95. The custom face pillow, $19.95. I am not going to write down where I saw these, but I'm sure you can find them just about anywhere, especially custom type places on Etsy or wherever, you know. This one absolutely horrified me, and I am a nurse, and I used to work in the OR and work on different floors of the hospital. It is a EMT, human organ for transport, lunch bag. I'll put the picture in. It is a lunch box, and that's what it says on it. It even has a label tag on it that says organ donor ID tag. I don't know. Maybe I'm losing my sense of humor, but I'm just thinking, no, why? And there's just so much evil in the world right now. I mean, I don't know. It says insulated tote to keep lunch, food prep, or beer chilled. Transplant ready right into the stomach. It is waterproof. Material is ABS plastic. Note, this bag is actually for keeping liverwurst, not livers. Okay. Ugh. This one actually came from my youngest daughter. She mentioned a few things that she thought were horrible gifts, and we looked them up, and sure enough, there they were, labeled under worst gifts. One is abstract art. Now, I have two daughters, and they are both artists. They are incredible artists. But Zoe showed me exactly what she was talking about, and literally it looked like, say you had some leftover paint and you just slung it. Oh, let's just get rid of the rest of this paint. And it was so expensive too. I mean, it wasn't by anyone well known or whatever. I think when it comes to art, you have to really know the person and at least, all right, do they like hanging things like that on their walls, or just have them sitting in a frame and at least pick colors maybe that they prefer? That one's sort of I just don't think I would ever say, oh, okay, yeah, that's the great perfect gift for anyone. No, I would be like, oh, thanks, and really feel at a loss for words. Cheap hair plastics. Now, I tell you what, you can get great hair plastics even at the Dollar Tree. Like, I have several in my hair right here, the black ones. I got these at the Dollar Tree. Of course, they were $1. They're good, they're sturdy, black. You can wear them with whatever you're wearing. Black goes with everything if you're going to use them for your hair. But the ones I'm talking about are the super cheap ones. And when you can buy good ones at the Dollar Tree, why get those that are just going to pop? Most of them pop and snap and break on your hands before you even try to put them in your child's hair. And they usually are not the tangle-free ones. Like, you're ripping hair out as you're trying to remove them. Please, put in $1 and get some good ones at the Dollar Tree. Number 7, and I'm not going to insert the picture of this because it said several times, image may be copyright protected. Here, it's another pillow. Creative Big Cockroach Pillow. And Zoe had seen this. She showed it to me. And it showed a woman laying in bed, snuggling with one. I mean, it was a good 12 inches long. You know, huge cockroach. But she had a bunch of them all over her bed. I was just like, oh, you got to be kidding me. I don't know. There's people that love stuff like this. So if you love some of these things, like if you want the organ transplant lunchbox, you go for it. Or the cockroach pillow. But I'm just saying, as far as buying that for someone, I think twice, really. I really would. I want to mention something about gag gifts in general, and here we are at number 8. Some people get together and do Christmas parties where everyone brings a gag gift, or you play that Christmas exchange game that's very popular with big families. I don't know how festive and how many people will be doing office Christmas parties this year and family get-togethers just because of the virus and having to be socially kept apart. Unfortunately, we're doing a lot of our contacting on Thanksgiving Day over face chat. But gag gifts, be careful, especially when, say you're playing that Christmas game where, all right, everyone, depending on how many people brought a gift, and say, okay, spend at least $15. You can spend under, but be careful. Don't be on the cheap side, you know, because some people, of course, are always going to go over the $15 limit or whatever limit the family sets, or right at $15, and they intend it to be very nice gifts. And what happens is, say 30 people are playing the game, and so someone numbers on a piece of paper 1 through 30. You go around and pick a number out of the bucket, and that is the number or the position that you will go in to get a present under the tree. Number 1 goes and gets a present that's wrapped under the tree. They open it, everybody sees it. They ooh, they ah, they oh, or whatever. The person that is number 2, they have the choice of going to the tree and either picking another wrapped gift or stealing the gift from number 1, and then number 3, and so on. The first time I had ever been to a Christmas get-together that had one of these games, it was with who I would eventually marry, the father of my 3 kids, my first 3, and I just sort of knew his father, sort of knew his brothers. I didn't know anybody else. You know, it was grandma and grandpa and the aunts and the uncles and the cousins that were all around our age or younger. I was like, oh, wow, I don't even know what to get. You know, I just like stressed about what do I get, since I don't know these people, but I don't remember what I bought, but it was nice, and it was right at the gift number that you should spend. Well, I think I had like number 9, number 10, you know, a few people had done this still a gift thing and all that. I thought, well, I haven't really seen anything. I mean, here I am, 18. I'm a freshman in college in a small dorm room. We have to go to the cafeteria to eat. Back then, we weren't even allowed to have microwaves in our dorm room. So, you know, we could have little snacks and we could have a little mini fridge. But back then, we just couldn't have anything, you know, for heating up food and whatnot. Well, I opened up my gift, and it's just this long, thin box, and open it up, and it's aluminum foil. I don't know. When I play poker, I have a good poker face. I think when it comes to things like that, I was just blown away. I thought, and I don't think aluminum foil cost that much. This was 1987. Right now, everything like that, toilet paper and paper towels and lunch bags, is extraordinarily expensive and whatnot. And it's like, okay, all right, aluminum foil, I don't have to put that on the grocery list next week. I was just like, I was confused. I really was. And my future father-in-law, it'd be another 4 years before my boyfriend and I would get married. But my father-in-law says, whoa, wow, that's a good gift. A lot of us are deer hunters. And I'm not making fun of him, but I mean, that's just, he's a country guy. That's the way he talks, you know. And he's like, yeah, that's great for wrapping up your deer meat, especially after, you know, you shoot it and you catch it and cut it up, and then great for the freezer. And I'm like, oh, please. Well, then out of all these guys that are deer hunters, hopefully someone will steal my gifts. If someone steals your gift, then you get to go to the tree and open another gift, or you get to steal from someone else, you know. But guess what? I sat there with that aluminum foil in my lap all night. No one took it. Think carefully. It was not designated as a gag gift type of game. Gag gifts can sometimes just go horribly wrong. Ugly designer keychains. Okay. Zoe found this one as well. Oh, I'm not going to mention the designer. I will just insert a picture of it. This one, I want to say, I don't know. This was late last night, and I don't know if it was $160 or $160,000. Keychains can cost a lot of money, as you know, but this particular keychain, and I don't know, Zoe just took a picture of it real fast for me. I don't know how much this one cost, but we saw some that were even worse. This one in particular is like a dinosaur, a Tyrannosaurus Rex keychain made of metal with like the, remember the frustration pencils, you know, that had the fuzzy hair. He had like the blue fuzzy hair spiked on top with a lot of sharp edges on it. And I'm thinking, wow. And the company that makes this keychain is known for making really nice designer handbags. I'm thinking, wow, I could just see throwing that in my purse, and then it, just the sharp points and all that, cutting up everything on the inside, the liner of my pocketbook. Think twice about the keychains. Those just are another one of those things. Okay, you got a running joke between you and your friend. There's something you know for sure. Say they love unicorns. Well, you know, they're gonna love a unicorn a unicorn keychain. But oh, I just can't even imagine buying a designer one that is downright just ugly. And I don't know, maybe some people like stuff like that. I'll leave that out to all you guys out there. Number 10. We love board games, don't we? Why are they still selling Ouija boards? Please. Everybody knows about the dangers of Ouija boards. It is sold by Parker Brothers. You can buy one anywhere, Walmart, wherever. I've had bad experiences with Ouija boards, and that is a storytelling video waiting to happen one day. Don't buy this for your child, please, or anyone. Don't let the portal of hell open up in your home or someone else's home. Ugh, I just can't even imagine giving something like that as a Christmas present. Next was animal shoes made from real animal fur, animal hooves. I'll insert a few pictures of what we found. They were priced at $285 and up. And one of the pictures I'm inserting, it looks like the lady is bow-legged just because of how she has to stand in them. Depressing. I don't know. I love some shoes, man. I love to buy some shoes. But no, I'm not going to buy anything with animals' fur or their hooves. again, it's just fashion means something different to everyone. Next, this is another designer. I'm not going to say what designer it is. This was actually on the 2019 runway. To me, it looks like Little House on the Prairie ran into a layered cake. It's done by Patchwork. Never fear, everyone. You can buy a matching shirt to go with it. It cost $4,500. Whew! Nice. Nice way to spend your money, I think. This is something that Zoe brought up when I asked her about worst Christmas gifts. She says, oh, those inspirational necklaces. Now, I know there's some that are nice, and if you know someone really well, it's a nice gift. But what she showed me is exactly what I knew what she was talking about immediately. It has some little cheesy saying on it that could be very much akin to what you would find in a fortune cookie. And you can tell that the chain is going to turn colors just within days. I'd be on the safe side and make sure that I got a necklace that was at least sterling silver, that wasn't going to turn colors, and that it said something that would mean something to someone. And, you know, the quotes may be inspirational to you, but you have to keep in mind, okay, would it be inspirational to them? Ooh, okay, this one was a little frightening. LED eyelashes. And you can get them in different colors. I'll insert the picture. They are placed like right here, right at your eyelashes, but you can have different lights going across. In the picture, you can see where the wire runs right like this. And then it says in the description to run the wire underneath your hairline and attach it in the back. What if something goes wrong? You can lose your hair, your eyes. It's definitely a fire hazard. I know people get very creative with their eye makeup, and I think that's awesome. I wish I could do the same thing. I don't have the time or patience for it. But I can't even see giving someone something like that. It's a fire hazard. What do you guys think about that? Please tell me in the comments. Would you like any of these gifts? Would you like to receive any of these gifts yourself? Would you buy? Say you get someone's name at work. Would you buy somebody one of these gifts? Some of them are very, very pricey. And then, of course, the worst one is the one that you never get. It always seems like there are people that you put so much time and thought into each year with their Christmas gifts, but you never get a gift from them. And, you know, I can definitely understand things being tight, or they don't have the money or the resources to do Christmas gifts. That's not a problem. The problem is when you never get a gift, or when they say, oh, I got it for you, but I forgot it, and I'll get it to you soon, or I'll put it in the mail. Here it is, almost Thanksgiving. I'm just now thinking about it because I'm thinking about Christmas gifts again. I'm like, wonder what happened to that gift that I was gonna get. I don't know. Even if it is your favorite candy bar, I think that's awesome. And I'm gluten intolerant, so I mean, there's only certain different candy bars I can eat anyway. So if someone buys me a big Snickers, they don't have money or resources, and that's the best that they could do. It's an awesome gift, a very well thought out gift, and I love it. And I'll definitely enjoy it when I'm in a chocolate, caramel, nutty type of mood. Okay, so comment below, please, guys. Tell me, what was the worst Christmas gift you have ever received and why? You can insert pictures. Tell me how old you were. What was the situation? Were you at a Christmas party? Was this something you received as a child? Was it something you received from a boyfriend or a friend or a coworker, or, you know, during some kind of game? Was it meant to be a gag gift? Was it a gag gift totally going wrong? Was it like, oh, you were really expecting something and then, whoa, no, it went horribly, horribly wrong? Please, guys, tell me in the comments below about the worst Christmas gifts you have received. And I'm going to do a follow-up. I want to know later after Christmas, what were the worst gifts you received this year? If you're getting gifts already, and you may be, please go ahead and include those, because I want to, you know, be gathering this data to have it in a video for you for a good laugh and whatnot for everyone right after Christmas. It's been a hard year. Some people haven't been able to work. You know, some people can't work just because of disabilities and different things. And then there's still having to wear a mask and the worry of travel and catching COVID from someone and taking it home to your family. And so I imagine this year there's not going to be as much traveling as usual. But here we are, 6 days away from Thanksgiving. So please comment below. Tell me about the worst Christmas gifts that you have ever received. If you've received one already that was just like, whoa, it blew your mind, you couldn't believe it, it's Winnie Michelle Thompson, and I will be coming up with the next list of the ones that are most returned right after Christmas or exchanged. It didn't really surprise me what was on the list. I love you guys. Have a great Thanksgiving. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please share it with others. Subscribe. Hit the bell for the notifications. And thank you so much for enjoying me during this time. I'm thankful for the people in my life, and when they think enough of me to give me a gift, or, you know, even write something out. My kids would draw me pictures, you know. Those are some of the most priceless gifts. I have 2 gifts in front of me that are my favorites, and they're simple. Zoe made this one in school last year. As you can see, they made their little homemade snow globes. And she painted that Christmas tree. And this, you know, ornament was given to me by my new daughter-in-law, Amy. I thought it was the cutest little thing. I had done a Facebook Live for Halloween last year, and I dressed up as Bob Ross and went through the whole video talking like Bob Ross and coming up with a painting and whatnot at the end of it. And she had seen that video, and so when she saw this, I thought it was a very sweet ornament. And the fact that she had even watched my video. Her and my son, you know, were in the military in Germany. She hadn't met me yet, and here she was watching me being goofy as Bob Ross. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and I will talk to you soon. God bless you today and all your tomorrows.